When will this market come back? What does next year look like? Are we taking advantage of ultra high rates right now and a stock that I am interested in? So as we've documented before, this year, 2022, has been one of the worst years on record for investors. And it's not just because the stock market has been down, it's because everything has been down. I was just looking, gold has been down, silver has been down, bonds have been down, real estate has been down. And yes, the stock market is down more than 20%. Now, today is the 10th of November, and we had a great day today. And we'll talk more about that in a second. But the NASDAQ stock market, the technology stock market, went up 7% today. 7%. It has not done that in over 2 years. Even with the NASDAQ stock market going up 7+% today, that stock market is still down 28%. Yes, it has been a bad year. But clients are now asking, what does next year look like? When do we get out of this? And that's what I want to address with you quickly here today. There's a graphic below me, and this graphic is every single year in the United States stock market going back to 1929. Now, what you'll notice about the graphic is, yes, most of those years are green. Most of those years the stock market goes up. But we're talking about a year like this year where the stock market is down in one of those red years. And more specifically, when one of those red bars, one of those years like this year, the stock market drops below 20%, what happens? So we want to give you some perspective. It has only happened 6 other times going back to 1929. The stock market has only dropped 20% or more 6 times prior to this year. So there's a limited set of data, but let's take a look. So 1930. We're in the midst of the Great Depression. Stock market drops 25%. What happens the next year? It drops even further. This is the Great Depression. The stock market in 1931, the very next year, drops 44%. It took us actually 3 years before the stock market made an amazing comeback. What about 1937? It happened again, still in that Great Depression era. Stock market drops 35%. It took 1 year. The next year, it recovered 29%. More recently, 1974. The next 2 years after 1974 were big market comeback years. 2002, the tech bubble. Market drops 22%. What happens the next 2 years? Market goes up and up. 2 good years. 2008, a very bad year. Market drops 36%. What happens in the next 2 years? Market goes up. So what does this mean for 2023? Does that mean we'll recover? Again, it just is not clear. It's limited data. There's only 6 other data points that we can rely on to give us any type of information. Post Great Depression, though, we saw in every single one of those examples when the stock market went down more than 20%, the next 2 years straight up. But we are not out of the woods yet. 2023 could be shaky. The point of the story is that it will get better. We just don't know when, but it will come back. Now, 2 more points. One is important and one is interesting. Let's start with the important point. Interest rates right now are as high as they have been since 2008. Said another way, interest rates right now are as high as they have been in 14 years. Now, we have done our best to let clients know, certainly we've let the world know that rates are high. This is a graphic I share with people. Just today, I put a client had a bunch of money in the bank. We locked him in on a 1-year CD getting 4.7%. 4.7% guaranteed for 1 year. The thing about interest rates, not only are they high right now, but they're scheduled or forecasted to go back down. So we are utilizing these type of high rates in our portfolios right now. But we have a lot of clients who have money getting 0.5% just sitting in the bank. There are so many options right now to lock in rates. If not for a year, maybe just 3 months, maybe 6 months. Just be aware that if you have money sitting on the sidelines, you have the opportunity to lock in high rates that we have not seen in 14 years. Now, finally, the interesting stock that I've been watching about 3 weeks ago, I started paying attention to Facebook. I'm going to tell you about Facebook. It doesn't mean that you should run out and go buy Facebook. It's just something that's interesting to me, and I like to talk to my clients about things that are interesting to me. Facebook is down 70% this year. At least it was as recently as like 4 days ago. It has made a recovery in the last 2 or 3 days. It's still down 60-some% for the year. Now, why is Facebook down? They've had some challenging times. Companies are not spending as much on Facebook maybe as they once were. Apple has issued new privacy rules for their devices where Facebook and other companies cannot gather as much information about you, the user of Facebook, as they once used to. They also have issues where they've been accused of not eradicating hate speech, not filtering misinformation. A lot of companies have stopped advertising altogether on Facebook because of these hate messages that Facebook apparently is not taking off of their service. And there's more competition: Snapchat, Google, Amazon, Pinterest, you name it. But still, Facebook is no dog, okay? Facebook continues to have steady growth. More and more users are joining Facebook, the Facebook world, every day. There are 3.6 billion Facebook users, and it's not just Facebook. It's Instagram, it's their WhatsApp, whatever it's called, their Facebook Messenger. We see 3+ billion people using these products. Of those 3.6 billion people, 1.9 billion use Facebook products on a daily basis. Are they going to go bankrupt? Is Facebook going to be gone? No. They have $40 billion of cash right now sitting on their balance sheet. You know, we just had a huge Powerball, almost $2 billion. Facebook has 20 times that. And every quarter they generate $4.5 billion of free cash flow. The stock has been beat down. I'm not saying that you should go out and buy Facebook, but it's something interesting to me that I wanted to pass along to you, the client. So in summary, it's been a bad year. In fact, it's been one of the worst years. Bad years like this, however, tend to recover nicely. Does 2023 look like a good year? It's to be determined. We don't know when it's going to come back, but when it does, this market is going to come back with a vengeance. We have to be patient. This year, everything has been down. Patience is a good virtue to have right now in a year like we've had this year. Lock in those rates. If you have money sitting on the sidelines, make sure you're taking advantage of these high rates. You're getting 4+% guaranteed by the federal government for a year. It's something that you should be aware of. And Facebook, don't go out, run out and buy it. I'm not making a call on Facebook, but Facebook is interesting to me. They have $40 billion sitting on their balance sheet. They make about $4 billion a quarter, and they have about 2 billion people that get on their product every day. So I hope you are enjoying your autumn. Stay safe, and please have a great Thanksgiving. And by the way, since you stayed to the end, you've got to hear the good news. This background that I make videos on, you know, it's my office. In the middle of this video, my computer just turned off. Sometimes the pictures of my kids are dusty, and sometimes there's fingerprints on the. We are putting together and we'll be unveiling a brand new video studio here in the next 2 to 4 weeks. We are super excited about it. It's going to give us the ability to do so much more. But anyway, that's what's on our mind, new video studio, so we can give you great videos like this. I hope you're having a great day. Again, enjoy your Thanksgiving and take care. Thanks.